Hi, everyone. My name's Anthony Hines. I've created this new series of podcasts called the Job Search Express podcast. And what is an express? It is basically is a fast-moving podcast, but also a fast-moving exchange of ideas so that you can get your job search moving as we focus on certain important aspects of the search that you are to keep in the front of your mind all the time. Okay, the next, we talked about confidence. We talked about transferable skills. I've talked about looking forward. There's a lot of aspects we've already talked about. All of these podcasts, as well as my other podcast series, are all on Podbean under my name and under the Job Search and Career Help Now series. It's all on Podbean. I also have a patron level, which is very cheap, that gives you a lot of career related tips based on the fact that I've had a long career, and I try to give people what's worked and, more importantly, what has not worked. All right. If there's one podcast I want you to listen to, it is my job search mistakes. That's a great one because it tells you all the mistakes I made during my search. Okay. So today we're going to talk about widening the net. All right. This is very, very important. Too many people do not apply for jobs because they don't think that they have all the skills and they talk themselves out of it. Okay. Here's what I need people to understand, that many jobs are very hard to get people for. And sometimes, though the job description has a lot of different aspects to it that you may have to stretch for, or you may feel that you're not totally qualified, it does not hurt to apply for a job, even if you don't have everything. I hear this all the time. People say, oh, I didn't have this or I didn't have that, so I didn't bother. Stop thinking like that. Okay. Instead, if you have skills that you've done that are very close to this work and you have some experience in a lot of the aspects of the job, give yourself a break, people. Apply for it. And then, as I say 100 times, look for people you know inside the company to further your application. Okay? But don't talk yourself out of applying for jobs that you think that you could do because you don't have everything. Okay? So today we want to talk about, as I say, job description fear. Okay? The aspect of the premise that, or the premise that, oh, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I can't do this. You know what? Let me tell you something. If you keep telling yourself you can't do things, you're never going to get anywhere. Okay? The reality is there is no rules to this game. All right? There are no set schedules. When I give you tips, I give you 100 different tips. Why? Because you're only looking for one job, right? So my point is, stop talking yourself out of things. Stop saying, "Oh, I can't network because, I'm afraid to talk to people," or things like that. More so than job description fear or networking fear, I guess today's premise is stop being the enemy. Okay? Being your own friend and being the person that helps yourself is more important than anything. Because if you keep telling yourself what you cannot do, you know, this you're never going to get anywhere. Remember what Wayne Gretzky says. Wayne Gretzky, former NHL great. 100% of shots not taken do not score. Okay? So my point to you is, you go out when you apply for these jobs, you you know, think about how the skills work. Think about how you can bring value. Think about how you can do it and apply. And if you don't have everything, that's okay. You take the shot and you go to your next job. Okay. Now, I have found in my career the best place to find jobs is LinkedIn. The jobs are fresh. The jobs are right there. The jobs are comparable to your own profile, and they're pretty close. I like LinkedIn a lot. But the fact is, if you keep telling yourself that you can't apply because you don't have this or you don't have that, you are now not your own friend. Okay? So the fact of the matter is, be your friend. Do not be the person that stops you from doing everything. Be the person that takes the shot, right? Be the person that believes in themselves and goes for it. Because the fact is, you never know what you can get. You never know. You know, there are people working at Google, people working at Facebook, people working at all these companies they probably never thought they would get into, but they took a shot and they went for it. Okay? So be your friend. Be the best friend you can be to yourself. Don't have fear about what you don't have. Believe in yourself and understand that you are your own best solution. Okay? I keep saying this over and over and over again because I'm tired of people telling me what they don't have and how they'll never get it done. You know what? If you think like that, you might as well just sleep all day because the fact is, you have done it before. You've been great at a job before, probably multiple times. There's no reason you can't do it again, but you got to see yourself as your own solution. Okay? That's the aspect for today. That's the way I'm going. The reality is you're your own solution. Don't have fear. Go for it and make it happen because today, you know what? You could get that call or you could get an interview out of nowhere. Why not? Okay? Have a great day, everyone. Oh, go to my LinkedIn profile, get my job search article. It's got a ton of tips that'll help you out. Okay? Talk to you. Have a good day and let me know how you like the podcast. I love the feedback. I don't get enough feedback for all the people that listen. Send me your darn feedback. I want to hear it. If it's stupid, I want to hear it. If my podcast stink and you don't like them, send me the feedback. I need I'm always willing to improve and always willing to adjust. Okay? So see yourself as your solution. Don't talk yourself out of things. Go for jobs if you have 70 or 80% of the skills because you never know what your competition is. And don't be afraid. Be your own solution. Okay? Bye-bye now.